Rapidly.
That's not what I said.
Okay. Pronto.
I said swiftly. Why is that so hard to remember?
Don't get me started on these two. They have no idea what they're doing. At all.
Travis Kelce has been living in pure headline mode lately, from heartbreak-style commercials to wild party stage moments. Then Kane Nicole popped up with a cheeky Super Bowl cameo that felt like subtle shade and instantly got fans talking. Meanwhile, insiders say dating Taylor Swift has leveled him up, turning him into a full-on detail perfectionist. Wardrobe Easter eggs, remembering friend group lore, even matching vibes. Apparently, being the boyfriend of a pop icon is basically a full-time job.
It's made me so much better at that.
At getting the details.
You get the detail.
Then he switched gears and showed off his ultimate fun uncle era on Kylie Kelsey's podcast, tossing his nieces sky high, keeping the giggles going, and proving he's got elite-level patience and playtime stamina. From NFL grit to superhero uncle vibes, he's winning hearts on and off the field.
You are the best uncle.
Well,
you come in and you give them your undivided attention. You get down on the floor with.
Next, Travis Kelce traded toddler duty for turntables, storming the stage with the Chainsmokers in San Francisco like the ultimate human hype man. With Kevin Durant and Rob Gronkowski jumping into the madness, it turned into full-blown VIP chaos. Then came the twist. Graham Norton revealed Travis actually skipped Taylor Swift's Opalite video shoot, leaving her to command a star-packed set solo while he recovered from his EDM-fueled antics. From uncle mode to party legend to MIA boyfriend, Travis is keeping the storyline unpredictable.
I didn't know Travis. No, but her mom and dad, her brother, it's a thing. It all comes from her.
Just when you thought Super Bowl commercials couldn't get any wilder than beer gags and crypto chaos, boom, Kayla Nicole enters the chat. During the 2026 game, Nicole popped up in a fantasy sports app ad, and the timing? Absolute chef's kiss. The skit starred Tiffany Haddish and Ben Simmons as hilariously dramatic injury specialists, running a fake firm dedicated to helping people recover from very public, very messy celebrity breakups. Yes, that was the premise. Haddish and Simmons played it like they were the legal avengers for the heartbroken. If your ex is suddenly thriving, starring in commercials, or living their best life alongside a global pop icon, you might not qualify for compensation, but you do qualify for maximum pettiness. The whole concept leaned hard into breakup chaos, exaggerated, unserious, and fully self-aware. Then, Nicole appears with perfectly timed sarcasm, joking that the so-called experts clearly have no clue what they're doing. She rated their services with the confidence of someone who's been through it, survived it, and kept the receipts. Subtle? Maybe not. Strategic? Absolutely.
Don't get me started on these two. They have no idea what they're doing. At all.
At one point, Kayla Nicole playfully calls them out, joking that they promised to wrap up her whole ex-girlfriend fiasco rapidly, pronto, immediately, only to watch them fumble over their own sales pitch. Meanwhile, Ben Simmons jumps in, confidently correcting the chaos with, "I meant swiftly," like that somehow saves the day. The awkward word scramble only made the bit funnier. Messy, dramatic, and perfectly on brand for a parody built on celebrity breakup energy.
Simmons and Haddish promised me that they could put an end to this whole ex-girlfriend fiasco quickly, rapidly.
That's not what I said.
Okay. Pronto.
I said swiftly. Why is that so hard to remember?
Insiders were quick to clock the not-so-subtle word choice, especially considering who's now engaged to her ex. For context, Kayla Nicole dated Travis Kelce for nearly 5 years before their 2022 split. Fast forward almost 4 years, and Kelce is now engaged to Taylor Swift, a woman famously known for turning past relationships into lyrical deep dives. When Swift dropped her latest album last fall, fans instantly went into detective mode, dissecting one track in particular and speculating it nodded to Kelce's dating history pre-Taylor. Nicole didn't name names, but she did post a clip about not comparing herself to other women. Subtle? Debatable. Intentional? Oh, absolutely. Meanwhile, while the internet dissects every lyric and ad cameo, Kelce isn't sulking over any Super Bowl side chatter. He's leveling up in full Taylor Swift mode. Apparently, dating a global pop icon isn't just red carpets and VIP concerts. It's a masterclass in details. From remembering exactly who he greeted at a podcast after party to noting which friend proudly fanrolled over Taylor, Travis jokes that he's built a full-on memory bank in his head. Every interaction gets logged, stored, and replayed later, so he can deliver Taylor a flawless play-by-play recap like a walking, talking highlight reel. From NFL star to detail-driven fiancé, that's character development.
Go through an entire day. Like yesterday, I was going through the other podcast party. And
Yes.
the whole time I'm saying hi to all these familiar faces and some friends of Taylor's that I've like been in the football world that I've been able to introduce her to. And I'm just like, all right, gotta remember, saw that person. Gotta remember, saw that person. Taylor's made me so much better at that.
Travis Kelce admits it's trickier than it looks, especially after a few beers. Suddenly, all those carefully curated details vanish faster than your diet on Super Bowl Sunday. He laughed recounting the moment, thinking, detail, 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 only for reality to smack him with a hard, nah, you don't remember a thing vibe. And honestly, can you really blame him? Even the best of us get fuzzy after a couple of cocktails. But when your fiancé is Taylor Swift, someone who notices everything, there's zero room for sloppy memory. Every detail counts, and Travis is learning fast that in the world of pop royalty, precision isn't optional.
She's going to want some details because she didn't get a chance to go. So I'm
Yes.
just sitting here like, details.
That's so
Details.
caring of
and
you.
then the beers just make a lot of the details go away. And you're just like, this is how I never remember the details.
It gets even funnier. Recently, Travis Kelce had a minor podcast mishap. He leaned back a little too far in his chair, and gravity won. The chair cracked dramatically under him. Travis walked away unscathed, but the chair, not so lucky. Naturally, he couldn't resist joking that Taylor would be thrilled to add that little incident to her mental audit. Turns out, even NFL stars aren't immune to a pop icon's subtle life check-ins. And in Travis's world, every detail counts, down to the chair collapsing.
They do best in show for like dogs where they like trot them out. And, like, they do it for like horses too. Oh shit. You good?
Taylor's going to kill me.
Here's a polished, attention-grabbing rewrite of your piece. Moments like these are turning Travis Kelce into a detail ninja, meticulously logging things he'd normally forget, all in the name of impressing Taylor Swift. And it's not just about conversations. Travis is taking cues from wardrobe choices, too. Case in point, his latest fashion flex on sister-in-law Kylie Kelsey's podcast. He showed up in light wash jeans layered under a luxe electric blue cashmere jacket from Gigi Hadid's cashmere line, Guest in Residence, paired with a gray crew neck, a beanie, and some hype Travis Scott X Fragment Air Jordans. Cozy streetwear? Check. Style-savvy encyclopedia vibes? Double check. Insiders say it wasn't accidental. Travis has never worn Guest in Residence before, but he's clearly taking cues from Taylor, who's been spotted in the brand's layered cashmere looks, rocking bold reds and pops of color like a walking good luck charm at Chiefs games. Gigi Hadid, one of Taylor's ride-or-die friends, launched the line in 2022, and Travis was low-key channeling that friend squad aesthetic. In other words, dating Taylor means absorbing the whole vibe, not just her, but her circle too. The podcast chatter had Travis logging every detail like a human spreadsheet, and his outfit was the perfect extension of that meticulous mindset. Each layer screamed, yes, I noticed the little things, even in cashmere. With the jacket alone costing more than a small car in some states, he's clearly upgraded from Taylor's memory bank to full-on style envoy for her friend circle. Next time he shows up to a party, you won't just remember he was there. You'll remember the exact shade of blue on his sleeve, the texture of the cashmere, and maybe even the hashtag he inspires for squad-coordinated looks. And if you thought fashion was his only flex, think again. Travis recently swapped style mode for full-on uncle mode on Kylie's podcast, and it was equal parts chaos, comedy, and heart melter. January was a no-play month for him, aside from dodging aerial acrobatics demanded by nieces and nephews, but he joked about bench-pressing imaginary kids to catch up on lost fun. Picture it, a 6'5" NFL tight end flipping toddlers like tiny planes. Sources are still laughing. Bennett, the youngest, seems convinced Travis's legs are on strike, making the whole roller coaster uncle vibe even funnier. Kylie spilled that her daughters treat Travis like a personal trampoline, squealing for hours of anti-gravity action, while he gamely obliges, fully aware that gadgets and toys don't matter, just sky-high tosses do. It's the kind of behind-the-scenes magic that makes you realize NFL stars have secret superhero lives when the cameras aren't rolling. If you want, I can also make a snappier, punchy version under 300 words that keeps all the funniest and most viral-ready moments, perfect for online readers or a video script. Do you want me to do that next? Is this conversation helpful so far?
When both you and Taylor are around, that all of the kids are like, well, Benny thinks her legs don't work. That's ridiculous, right? The whole time.
So precious.
And then the big girls are like, you could throw us for 7 hours straight.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. How's your shoulder feel about that?
Just got to get me. Oh, we're good now. We're good.
But beyond all the chaos, Travis Kelce is racking up major points as the ultimate hands-on uncle. Kylie spilled the tea. He's not just a sitter for hire. He dives in headfirst, gets down on the floor, listens to every wild request, and goes all in, even if it means powering through a 7-hour flying session with the kids. Candy and toys? Cute. But honestly, they don't hold a candle to a few hours of Travis Kelce-powered thrills. The man is basically a superhero at Snickers, turning ordinary playtime into legendary adventures the nieces won't stop talking about.
You play whatever they ask you to play.
Oh, yeah.
You like really engage with them in a way that like, and I think you already know this because you do it, but like they don't care like what you bring. You are the best uncle.
Well,
you come in and you give them your undivided attention. You get down on the floor.
Here's a polished, attention-grabbing rewrite of your section. Travis Kelce's legendary attention to detail doesn't stop with Taylor or podcast parties. It extends straight to family, too. He remembers what each niece loves, how high they can safely fly through the air, and probably logs every squeal for future storytelling gold. After flexing his uncle chops and orchestrating family-friendly chaos, Travis swapped toddlers for turntables, unleashing his inner party animal during Super Bowl week. With no game prep hanging over his head, he hit the San Francisco nightlife like a man on a mission to test the limits of fun, and he did not disappoint. Saturday night found him tearing up the stage at a DraftKings party at the Cow Palace, cutting a rug alongside the Chainsmokers Alex Paul and Andrew Taggart. Singing, dancing, and hyping the crowd like a tight end who just discovered karaoke is life. And he wasn't flying solo for long. Fellow tight ends Kevin Durant and Rob Gronkowski joined the chaos, creating a bizarre but perfect mashup of NFL brawn and EDM beats. Picture it, a 6'5" memory bank of Taylor Swift on stage, hyping the crowd while maybe still tracking his niece's anti-gravity antics back home. Meanwhile, Taylor was clearly having the time of her life, shaking off off-season blues and proving that life after missed playoffs isn't all rehab and protein shakes. After tossing nieces like tiny fighter jets and partying with DJs, Travis stepped back to let Taylor run her Opalite video shoot, which he skipped entirely. According to Graham Norton, the only Kelces on set were her mom, dad, and brother. Travis was MIA, probably still recovering from his EDM-fueled stage antics, while Norton scrambled to keep the shoot under wraps and avoid spilling the beans before the release.
When you think about all the people involved in this, because it was like a movie shoot. I mean, it was a massive, massive deal.
Was Travis there?
Sadly, no Travis. No, sadly. But her mom and dad, her brother, it's a thing. It all comes from her.
The video set was basically a star-studded playground. Everyone from Cillian Murphy to Louis Capaldi, hopping in like it was a grown-up group project. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift ran the set like a seasoned director who doesn't even break a sweat. Chaos? Practically zero, which is wild considering Travis Kelce usually brings it in truckloads. Swift apparently took inspiration from her Graham Norton sofa cameo months back, realized she had a full squad at her disposal, and went full storyboard mode, calling the shots